Welcome to week one. I hope you're starting to get the hang of how this course is structured and you've made your way around the course a little bit. You know where to find everything. The content for this week really introduces the idea of HTML and CSS. So let's start with HTML. HTML, or hypertext markup language, dates back to the beginning of the internet. Without HTML, there would be no web pages. In order to go online, most of us were used to opening up our browser. All computers have a browser. It's kind of the first thing that we want to think about is what our browser is. If you're on a Mac, then your browser is going to be Safari. That automatically comes with your computer. If it's PC, currently it's Edge, which is the new version of Internet Explorer. But there's others. You can download browsers to your computer. So the most common ones are Chrome and Firefox. Most people have heard of those, but there's also others. There's so many others. Opera, Vivaldi are probably two of the more popular kind of non-mainstream ones, but phones have browsers as well. So Android browsers, there's Apple browsers, so like Safari Mobile. So there's browsers that come with your phone. There's browsers that come with your computer. Without the browsers, you can't get on the internet. So then when you, I actually recommend having a couple browsers installed and trying them out. You might think you like one, and then you might find that you prefer a different one. When you're working with HTML pages, it's nice to try them out on different browsers. You can have different settings on them, different accounts, and there's no limit to how many browsers you can actually have installed. I find 3, 4 is probably about the most you want to have that you're using on a regular basis. But again, you can try them out and see what you like. So if you think of a browser as our access to the internet, the HTML tells the browser what to show the user. So HTML will say which content, pictures, videos to show. So if you think, you open up the browser then looks to the web page that you're calling, and the HTML within that web page says, hey, browser, show this content. Hey, browser, show this picture. Hey, browser, show this video. These are the walls and floors and structure, our ceiling of our web pages. If we think back to the start of the internet, really that content, that text and pictures, that's really all there was. But now it's not. Our web pages look so different from how they looked in kind of those initial versions. And that's because of CSS, or cascading style sheets. Style sheets, that's exactly that. They define the style of the web pages. So this is the paint and the wallpaper and the pictures that are on the walls. Doesn't impact the structure, doesn't change the walls or the ceiling or the flooring. It just changes how things look. You can easily slap a new coat of paint on and it doesn't change what that content is, doesn't change the text, doesn't change the pictures, but it can look very, very, very different. That's what our cascading style sheets, or CSS, does. So next, you're going to complete this next set of readings and we'll check back in later.